Welcome to devlog number 1, I guess. This is for Eerie Desolation. So this is a series I'm going to start doing about every week. So mainly for my Patreon, every week these will come out, but on YouTube I'm going to try and do them like every other week, once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe, whenever I can get them done, as I am a solo developer working on this game. So if you don't know about Eerie Desolation, let me just bring it up here and tell you what it's about beforehand. Let's see here. I have it all written down so I don't have to just come up with stuff. So there's a game open world horror game that I am developing currently. Is going to be like three person multiplayer game eventually, but as of right now it is just solo. It's mainly just a paranormal investigation game where you have to walk around and find a couple items using tools and discover what was the town of Willows Creek, but is now abandoned and under the curse of a necromancer. When we initially launched the game, we had about, I would say, 20 people play the game. We had a handful of bugs that we had to go through and fix, and we actually got them all patched up for the most part. There's still some lingering, but those will be gone with testing. And then once we get those bugs figured out through testing, then we'll go ahead and start pushing more of the new update stuff. A couple of things I have here under the new update, just to give you guys an example. A couple AI adjustments just to make the movement and pathfinding for the AI a little bit more solid, so they're not as clunky moving around. And then a couple other things that are just more fundamentals that are going to go through, so when you get close to a monster, for example, it will make your flashlight flicker and cause a little bit of paranoia with your player, and a little bit more horror stuff, and then a lot of map making, just what I'm doing in the video currently, just placing stuff around the map, making it a little bit more detailed and more enjoyable for the players in the game. My game currently is only available on Steam through like a key, so if you're in the Discord and you're either a part of a Patreon or you were part of the Kickstarter that I had launched, then you automatically have a key. But right now you just go on Steam and you can wishlist it, and I'm hoping to release at least the soft release here soon, but really just trying to focus on getting the not final, but one of the next updates out, hopefully about the middle of January of 2024, and then from there on we'll move over and try to finish out the multiplayer, as struggling a little bit with the multiplayer, but we're slowly figuring it out. It is just me and then one of my friends working on the game, but my friend tends to not work on the game as much as I do. It tends to just be normally me, and if I'm being completely honest, I am extremely new to game development still. So I've only been making this game since about July of 2023, so I've only got about 5-6 months maybe under my belt, and that's all been put to this game. So it is a whole learning process for me and everybody else involved, and so we're just trying to figure out how to go one by one on this. At the end of this video, I will put the trailer to the game at the end, so you guys can kind of have a little bit of the trailer at the end of this video, and in the description I will leave all the links for the Discord, the Patreon, the Steam, all of that, so you guys can check it out and then follow along as I learn, we learn. If there was comments about people wanting certain things shown or having questions about this thing or this thing, and then I don't know, and then I do find out, then I will let you guys know, and then maybe I'll make a video explaining, oh hey, this is how you do this in Unreal Engine 5 or something like that, because I'm very new still, and a lot of people have said, oh, why are you making a multiplayer for your first game? And I like to challenge myself. I don't like to just, a lot of people are saying you should make like a very, very, very basic game for your first, but I don't like doing that at all. Like, I feel like I don't learn anything. I mean, obviously you do learn something, but for me, I've made a couple little games. I had a class in high school that I took, and it was very boring. I prefer to challenge myself and do like literally the hardest thing possible in order to actually gain some value from it. I went completely rogue and just decided to just do my own thing and make the hardest game possible for myself, but I'm actually learning a lot more than I think I would off of anything else. I have a lot of documentation on how to do stuff. YouTube, everything is just extremely helpful on learning this whole process. So there's a lot of, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of stuff that I have no clue how to do. But I'm sorry if this is a kind of boring video. It's more of an informative on, like, this is my first one, and just wanted to explain why I wanted to do this and what it is. And you can expect these about on YouTube probably every other week, or if you are subscribed to the Patreon for the, at least I think the $5 minimum tier, you can get these every week through the Patreon, but I'll be uploading them at just at a slower rate on YouTube, and we can kind of grow and just learn together. And with that being said, if anybody has any type of like recommendation on this type of video, on like what you guys want to see, or just anything, I have no clue what I'm doing currently. I'm just kind of making a video just to get myself out there, and then if this works, fantastic, I'll keep doing this style of video, and then next maybe I'll just like record a mini session of me working on the game or going over some stuff. I want to also get patch notes out and put them not really in the description, but I'm going to put them in the Discord, so definitely join the Discord, and so you can keep up to date with everything I have on there and talk around and get the community up a little bit more. I think as of right now I only have about like 50-60 people in the Discord, and I mean it's not too active currently. We talk every once in a while, but it's mainly on holidays we talk. And then if something comes out for the game, which I'm very bad at, this is why I want to try and make myself do this. I'm not particularly the social type to get out and talk, so I'm very bad at providing updates for people on how the game's coming. So people always reach out to me like, oh hey, how's the game coming, how's this doing, I'm like, oh yeah, that's my bad, and like, it's going good. And I completely forget to even say something to somebody about how the game's actually going. So definitely stay tuned for devlog number 2. I'll have the next one at least planned more and solid, and less of an introduction, more of like a actual going over like everything in the game, so I can kind of just get ideas out there and everybody to see what's going on. And yeah, with that being said, I'll cut off here, and I'll let the rest of the trailer, I'll let the trailer play out at least, and then I'll see you guys later. Be sure to check out the video in the links in the description. Thank you guys.
Willow's Creek. Though everyone I've told never could make it back to the church, there's a great evil in this town. Her name is Solmalok.
I swear we took a left. The car should be right here.
You guys hear that, right? Come on, dude. Don't play around. People die here.
I swear, it's a woman's voice just surrounding me.
That old man has you shaking. Look at you.
through like what's good, these wigs getting split. Man better breeze than sprint, it's long if I choose to bite down on these pricks. X is a lyrical 4-4 and this, so make sure it's X that you wanna rally with.